Hi, I'm Rita Heichenfeld, and welcome to Love Starts in the Kitchen. Now we're going to make one of my most favorite granolas, and I have made granola for years with my kids and now my grandkids. And I put up to 6 different kinds of nuts, seeds, berries. Today I'm going to do a really simple one. So delicious. You're going to start off with 2 cups of old-fashioned oats. They need to be old-fashioned. Don't get the instant or the quick, because when a recipe calls for granola or oats and granola, get the old-fashioned, the long cooking oats, because it has to bake in the oven and it'll hold up better. So you want 2 cups of old-fashioned oats. To that, you're going to add half a cup or so of any nut you want. I've got walnuts here. You know they're a great source of omega-3s. You could use pecans, sunflower seeds, sesame seeds, whatever. It doesn't really matter. And I have to get a spoon here, so bear with me. I would use my hands, but that's pushing it a little bit with this syrup we're going to make. Okay, so you got a half a cup of nuts. If you like more, that's okay. I mean, you can really eyeball this. And now to this, I'm going to add some wheat germ, toasted wheat germ, a great source of vitamin E, about a tablespoon. Again, what happens if you never use wheat germ? You don't need to put it in. But once you open this, you should store it in the fridge. So it's just a wonderful way to get some more vitamin E in your body and in those little kids. This is all this is. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a real simple syrup. I'm going to put this over here, and we're going to make a syrup. And it's 1/4 cup of canola oil and 1/3 cup of pure maple syrup. Not maple flavored, but pure. And when you are measuring sticky things like syrups, always spray your cup with cooking spray that'll come right out. Usually I would use a spouted measuring cup for liquids, but it's okay. Again, you can sort of eyeball that. And about 1 to 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. Again, use pure vanilla extract. And that is going to be your coating. So what we're going to do is you're going to have your oven preheated to 350. You've got your oats and your nuts in the bowl. You're going to pour your syrup over that. And we're going to give that a stir. And then we're going to bake it in the oven, about 18 to 20 minutes. And I'm going to stir it every once in a while, just till they're golden and crisp. Oh, this smells good too. And you know, all those cereals that you buy, the granola that you buy in the store, some of them are very good. But when you read labels, there's so much in there maybe that you don't want or need. So making your own is always good. Remember, there's nothing like homemade. So this is the mixture. It's going to be a little wet. You're going to put it, if you don't have a nonstick cookie sheet, spray your cookie sheet, or again, line it with foil and spray that. And we're going to, again, bake this about 350, 18 to 20 minutes. And I'm going to give it a stir every few minutes. There you go. I bet this is good like this. Good. Even though it's not cooked, that's pretty good. Lots of fiber in there too. Okay, what happens is it's going to get all crunchy and crisp in the oven. And then we're going to add some fruit to it after it comes out. After it comes out of the oven, we're going to put some dried fruit. It could be dried fruit of your choice. We're going to use dried cherries, full of antioxidants, very anti-inflammatory, and blueberries. You know, dried blueberries are great for your eyes and your motor skills. Whatever fruit you like. If you don't like fruit, it's okay. Don't put it in. You could add coconut to that mixture as well. Well, I just brought the granola out of the oven, the maple granola. Look how beautiful it is. It's golden. Remember how pale it started out? This was about 18 minutes in a convection oven at 325. Again, in a regular oven, 18 to 25 at 350. Looks great. The nuts are nice and toasty. The maple sauce or syrup got all the oatmeal coated, so it's good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add some dried fruit. This time you could add some coconut. Justin was asking earlier, could you use flaxseed meal instead of the wheat germ? Sure you could. Think of what your family likes. You could make this your signature granola. So what we're going to do, I'm going to add some dried cherries, about half a cup of dried fruit. And see how big these are? And we're also going to add some blueberries. But what I'm going to do is chop these up a little bit. And just a tip, when you're trying to chop sticky things like, gumdrops with scissors or dried fruit, if you spray your scissors or your knife with cooking spray, it will really go through those that fruit or gumdrops or candy much easier. So you just want to chop, chop, chop like this. Again, you don't have to, but remember, think of the proportions with the nuts and the oats. And cherries, as you know, as most of you know, full of antioxidants and very anti-inflammatory. We're going to put this aside. We're also going to add some blueberries, dried blueberries. Again, great for your eyes, your motor skills, anti-inflammatory. I think ounce per ounce, blueberries are probably the best fruit you can eat as far as nutrients. So we're going to do that. But meanwhile, we're going to just put all this in a big bowl. And let's see, it's cool enough. Let's see if I can do this without spilling. And if I do, again, that's reality cooking. This is really good. Just think of this on a cold, wintry morning or any time of year. You're running out the door, the kids are hungry, no time for breakfast. Pack this in a baggie. Really lots of good nutrients. And the complex carbs here make a great snack for before or after their games, too. So here you go. This is it. Let's go ahead and add our fruit. Again, you can make this your signature granola by adding whatever you want. And the reason we add the fruit after it's baked, if you would add this fruit before it's baked, boy, it would be rock hard. So that's why we add it after. This looks so good. This is maple granola, and here I have it in a big, beautiful jar for gift giving. This keeps at room temperature for a month. Just make sure it's well covered. You can also freeze this too. Again, remember it is not just a breakfast cereal, but a snack as well. Maple granola, so good.